This video condenses the anarcho-communism of Errico Malatesta, taken from a wide range of his writings, explaining how it addresses 6 aspects of society. 1. Order. 2. Market. 3. Property. 4. Structure. 5. Decision-making. 6. Means of production. See the video description for links to the sources. Order. Malatesta believes crime will be deterred and social order maintained if, quote, the interested groups themselves take whatever steps they deem necessary for their defense, end quote, and if criminals are considered, quote, as brothers who have strayed, as sick people needing loving treatment, end quote. As to the methods of judgment, defense, and restraint of criminals, Malatesta says this is to be left, quote, for the interested parties, end quote. Market. Malatesta calls for, quote, an intelligent decentralization, end quote, and, quote, the necessary exchange of goods, end quote, without the use of money. This appears to represent some kind of exchange economy which does not involve a formal market. Malatesta and says that, quote, experience will indicate which form or forms is or are the most suitable, end quote. Property. Malatesta believes, quote, once private property has been established, government, which is its defender, must disappear, end quote. Like other anarcho-communists, Malatesta believes in the communal ownership of all property, writing every member of society will be, quote, put in a situation of equality to dispose of social wealth, end quote. Malatesta grants that personal property will remain and that self-employed individuals, to whom he refers as independent workers, could continue to work for themselves. However, he believes these independent workers would probably, quote, find it more convenient to combine with others and voluntarily join one of the existing communities, end quote. Structure. Without defining specific organizational structures, Malatesta proposes a voluntary organization of individuals, quote, by means of free association and federations of producers and consumers, created and modified according to the wishes of their members, end quote. He emphasizes the need for, quote, free agreement between those who think it useful to come together for cooperative action, end quote. He acknowledges that on a large scale, quote, a division of labor, technical management, administration, etc. is necessary, end quote. Decision-making. Malatesta is skeptical of formal decision-making structures, writing, quote, we do not believe in the solidity of organizations which are built up on concessions and assumptions and in which there is no real agreement and sympathy between members, end quote. Instead, decision-making takes place in the process of general discussion and free association. Means of production. Malatesta believes in, quote, placing the means of production at the disposal of everybody, end quote. In its emphasis on individual autonomy, rejection of markets, exchange of goods, and free association, Malatesta's anarcho-communism is very similar to the views of Pyotr Kropotkin. Finally, I'd like to thank my generous patrons, Dusty Bob, The Boots Are On, Elias Asvig, Duran Barnett, Alexander Curzon, Sean A. Young, Andy Chaos, TVLTP, Thors, Fake Name, Niels Rethelin, Judge Sabo, Matthew Simmerall, Martin T., Ben Lindquist, John Larkin, Jack C., Ezekiel Stacy, Love You More, Noah French, and Aaron Johnson. Please contact me if I ever pronounce your name incorrectly.